So how can you improve as a writer? I'm going to suggest what I'm going to call just rolling with it, and I'll explain what I mean. Hi, everybody. I'm Ricky Heller from rickyheller.com. I'm a writer, editor, and book coach, and I help you to find and write your ideas down so you can finally get that book done and share your message with the world. So today I'm referring to an interview I recently saw with a guy named Rich Roll, who is a world-class endurance athlete. And he was talking about how do you get to that level, right, that he's at. And he said that it's through teeny, 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 tiny incremental steps. So I think that applies to every field of expertise. Writing, athletics, you can think about how if you go and work out, you decide that you want to be an absolute expert in a particular area of athletics or a bodybuilder. And you go and you work out, and the first day you've gone for your 30 minutes or 1 hour, whatever it is, and your muscles are sore, and you think, I did a great job. And then the next day you look in the mirror, well, you haven't built up your biceps yet, right? It takes time. Maybe you do that for 6 months, and then you're going to notice a difference. And so I think it's the same in any major field. We sometimes hear about actors or actresses who are overnight successes when really they've been working at their craft sometimes for decades, getting the small jobs, keep trying for the movies, keep trying for the TV shows until finally they get their big break. But it took all of that experience and expertise to get them to the point where they can finally be seen as the best in their field. So let's apply this to your writing. I'd like to see you pick one thing, just one, that you want to improve in your writing, and then work on it every day over time until you can notice the improvement. Okay. So, for instance, you might say, I'm going to work on wordiness. I'm going to try to make my writing as concise and clear and as it could possibly be, and cut out all the excess. And that's the one thing you focus on, let's say for 3 months, and see where you get after that. Or you might decide, I'm going to really focus on the quality of my storytelling. When it comes to the other things, I'm going to do a good job. I'm going to do my best job that, as good as I can, but I'm really going to focus in on the storytelling and the techniques, and I'm going to read about it, and I'm going to try different techniques, and I'm going to keep writing that way. So that's the kind of thing that you can do. Or I will be really fanatical about choosing the precise word to mean exactly what I want it to mean. And so these are the kinds of things that we do in the Write Together program, where every time we get together and whenever there's a class or a tutorial, I will talk about one of these skills and how we can improve that. And then we apply it in the writing. And you can do this yourself. And over time, you are going to see that improvement, because what we pay attention to gets better, right? No matter what it is. If you want to be a world-class cook, you got to practice. But I think it's really important to take that micro look at it instead of trying to be a better writer in every single possible way. That could feel overwhelming. That could be too many things to focus on at once. I would just pick one at a time and do it for a while, like at least a couple of weeks, where if you're writing every day, you're going to focus on that every single day and see where you are. When you look at your writing down the road compared to where you started, you will be amazed at the improvements that you can actually notice. So thanks to Rich Roll for talking about that and those tiny little incremental improvements that maybe on a daily basis we don't notice, but moving forward and down the road, we absolutely will notice. I hope that was helpful for you. If it was, please do subscribe or sign up for my weekly newsletter at rickyheller.com/subscribe and get more of these kind of tips, stories, and of course, the occasional dog photo. And I'll see you there, and I'll see you again here next time. Take care, everybody.